Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Dora. This channel is called Dear Dora, and like always I have another guest over here. Her name is Gloria and your channel is called
Glosh DIY.
Wow guys, she's also a Ugandan content creator, and today, as you can read by the title, we are going to be talking about a very different, unique topic. All you know about females working in Arab countries is Kadama, Shagala, housemaid, but I have someone who has a different beautiful story. Welcome back to Uganda.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Wow. Say hi to my people and we go into this interview together.
Hi guys, how are you guys doing today? So I hope you're excited for this interview. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. These are a few words from you, but we are going to get all the juice from her. So I think let's just go into this. What were you doing here in Uganda for you to make up your mind and you're like, Uganda bye bye, then you go and try this other type of money? So what were you up to here?
Actually, I was still at like campus.
Oh.
So in my third year, I just thought like, I was thinking about the things I could do to get money.
Yeah.
But then I didn't have any capital. Like I kind of thought like everything I wanted to do, it needed like a lot of money and I didn't have it. So like I had people advertising on TV. So I was like, you know what? Let me go abroad. Which abroad? Dubai. Work, get some money, come back and fund my business.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Other stories I'm hearing are people who didn't finish school and they didn't make it to university or everything. So you want to say education is no longer the key?
You need to survive.
Yeah.
Like when you get out of campus, you don't have anything to do. Get into survival mode. Find any job you can do, and then maybe one time you'll be able to do that job that you studied for.
Yeah, very true, and I think that was a good decision. Okay, so like so many people are either using a company, those people that advertise on TVs, radio stations and newspapers, then some people get someone to connect to them, an agent or a friend or a relative who's already in UAE or anyone like that. Okay. So did you use a company or an agent?
I did use a company. It's called like Middle East Consultants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know right now if those guys are still like, working, but by that time they were really like all over the place, like Bukede TV and all that.
Yeah.
So when I saw their ad, I was like,
How long was the process? Because you have to wait for a visa, they look for a job for you, where you're going to stay, like how long did it take?
Oh my God, it took long. I don't say this to discourage anyone who is trying like to go there and all that, but it did really take me. I think I applied. It wasn't so long, but to me it felt like it was forever. Sure. You know, like when you want something urgently, you feel like it's taking forever. I applied. It was 21st of May. Then I left like around 15th of October. So I don't May, whatever. I don't know the period, but for me it felt like forever.
I don't know how much you put in. Do you think it was too much, or you felt like it was fair? Because if you're not going for any housemaid job, you really have to put in input that amount of money. Yeah. So do you feel like it was too much? Was it affordable or it was exaggerated?
Darling, when you're going abroad, I can't say it was affordable. Because first of all, you don't even have the money with you, like I have cash, like let me just go. So it wasn't affordable. At the moment, I remember thinking like this is way too much, but I have to do it. So I really think it was way too much, but at the end of the day, I don't think it's still way too much because I kind of got something out of it.
True.
That's what I think.
Take us through the jobs that you think are available for female Ugandans to work out there. Because we have to upgrade from housemaid to those other jobs. We have to upgrade. So I know you made friends there, you were moving around, so mention those jobs that you think if anyone is leaving and they want a good job, they will try and apply or ask for such jobs.
Okay, I have friends and I know you can be a sales assistant. Okay. You can be, like, you can work in an office. Is it a secretary?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be a secretary because I have a friend who is a secretary.
Wow.
Then I have a support teacher. I don't know the specific title, but I know she's a teacher. Okay, she supports a teacher.
Yeah, I get it. You don't have the qualifications to teach in such countries, but you can teach.
Can teach.
Maybe you are like an assistant
teacher.
An assistant.
Exactly, thank you. That's the word I was looking for. So
Okay.
that is it. And then I've seen people work. You can choose to be a cleaner. There are also cleaners there.
Yeah.
And
Waitresses.
oh, thank you. Yes, there are waitresses.
I'm just there are people doing housekeeping in hotels.
Yeah, the people. Oh my god! Like there are a lot of jobs out
Yeah.
there. You could leave this place when you're a nurse. Go there, like study a course maybe for 3-6 months. You can apply, and then you can become a nurse. Be a security guard. You can be a waitress. You can do housekeeping. You can be a cleaner.
Security guards.
Oh yeah!
Wow.
Yeah, many of them. So
Wow.
you can you can go and apply and do a lot of things. You don't have to put yourself in a box.
Yeah, that is so eye-opening. Trust me, that is like a boom. It's why specific that me I want this particular kind of job, or you were open to any other job that was out there. So what was it like for you?
Honestly, I was specific.
Okay.
Like I wanted a job in sales because I couldn't like manage the other jobs that were available.
Sure.
So yeah, I was specific. I knew exactly what I wanted.
So what was your position and what were your responsibilities in that job?
I was a sales assistant.
Okay.
When you work like in sales assistant, that means you have to do customer care. So I was working in a certain shop. When we were selling like clothes to people, so you have to assist the customers as they come. Hello, hi madam, how are you? What do you want? How may I help you? Certain stuff. So
Well, so for someone who is listening and watching right now and is already excited to go and find a non-kadama job, how much do you think they should prepare or be willing to put in to leave Uganda and try a better job out there? Like roughly right now, what will you tell them?
okay, I would say that it's going to depend.
Yeah.
Why? Because sometimes when you're using a company, those people go from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m.
So if you are not a housemaid and you are not doing those top jobs out there, give them a range of how much they think they should be expecting.
Okay, I would say like I worked in sales, so depending, I think, or what I've experienced is that the lowest paying company in sales, okay, the minimum wage is like from 2.5, 2.5, then you can get like 3,000 and 4,000. But let's say from 2.5 to 3 m
Per month.
Yeah.
People pack your bag. Pack your bag.
That
I
is in
swear.
sales.
Yeah.
Then I've had restaurants, if you're working in a coffee shop, because that all differs. If you're working in a coffee shop, it could go for 1.2 to 1.5, 1.8 and 2,000. 2,000. I'm stating the money in dirhams.
it's okay.
Okay, I mean like 2 m, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, but that all depends on which coffee shop you're working in. But I'm giving you like a rough estimation, like 1.2, 1.5, 1.8, and then 2 m. And then if you're working in a restaurant, restaurants are different.
Yeah.
Still, it's from 1.5 and above.
Okay.
Then real restaurants.
Yeah.
Now, so if you're talking about that, then those people go from 3.5 and above.
Okay.
So.
Okay, that is good news because most maids are getting less than 1,000.
Yeah.
In other countries, I'm not saying in Dubai or anywhere, that is too low. Yet you people have all the energy, have all everything to go for better jobs. This video is all about leave that kadama job.
Yeah, you should, baby girl, you should.
Step again, ma'am. Yeah.
No, don't pack your bags. Like save some money, try to go out there and look for a better job.
Yeah.
Like it's all about like finding something better. Find greener grass, baby.
Yeah.
Like we need the money. Get money, you know.
So did you have offs? Were you enjoying the entire Dubai life and everything? I want to hear that from you.
Actually, now this is going to come from my point of view.
Yeah.
So I don't want anyone who is working in Dubai to feel like I'm selling Dubai.
Yeah.
But I'm talking from my personal experience.
Yeah.
I did have one day off, but I've heard of people who don't get offs. Though in sales, if you don't get an off, then you're going to be compensated for that day that you didn't get an off.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know, but what I know is that most people in most fields, I'm not talking about housemates because honestly I have no idea. I haven't been there. Okay, the rest was considered, if you don't get a weekly off, that's considered overtime, which you're compensated for.
if you compensate for me, I won't have issues.
No, you need rest, baby. Sometimes your body is really tired and you need to rest. Trust me.
Okay. So many people go out there, they get good jobs and they get the money, but they fail to manage it because maybe of banking systems and everything. So one thing I want to ask you, are you paid cash? Because that was my experience. You are paid cash, or are you paid on a bank account?
Okay, depending still on the company that you're working with.
Yeah.
One thing I know for sure, they don't pay cash.
Okay.
Like they will pay you cash for the first 3 months as they get you a payday card.
Okay.
So some companies will get you a payday card, but then some companies you have to open up a bank account the other side so that they can deposit your money there. But they don't do the cash system. They don't. Yeah.
Because that was my experience. They would bring a book, you sign, you receive your money.
Oh.
That was what I experienced as a housemaid in Saudi Arabia. There are banking services that are favorable for people who are not nationals like you out there. Can you have a saving account and you put your money there, it stays on that account, or the system is send the money back home. And if you don't mind, you can share with us how you used to juggle that money.
There are definitely like banks out there.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what you people here and I've heard that too. But please, no, some things are so wrong.
Yeah.
Honestly, some things are so wrong. Like people do open up bank accounts just like anyone else in a country where they don't. Like they do not limit like this is only for nationals or what. Yeah. So you can open up a bank account. Only that there's some accounts that deduct like 25 at the end of the month, which equates to 25,000. I'm sorry.
You're thinking in drams.
Yeah, like you can't pay the charges. There are still banks out there that do not charge anything.
Okay.
So I knew myself that I couldn't keep money with me.
Sure.
That is the truth.
Sure.
Yeah, so I couldn't keep money with me. So I didn't have a bank account because I can't keep money with me.
Sure.
I would go for shopping. I think that would defeat the whole purpose of going and trying to build a life.
Yeah.
So normally I would get my money, deduct my rent and my allowance. Then I had a fixed amount.
Yeah.
That I said like I'm supposed to save at least like 1.2.
Yeah.
That used to be okay. I used to be like I'm supposed to save like from 1.2 to 1.5. Sometimes it could come like sometimes like circumstances and all that. Sometimes I would save 1.2 or 1.5.
Okay.
One thing I have to let you know, guys, is that don't leave Uganda without opening up a bank account. People don't tell you that.
Yeah.
But do not leave Uganda without opening up a bank account, because when you reach there, you need to send your money, and that's where problems come in. I mean, for you to send your money to someone and they use it, send it directly to your account.
Sure.
Or then there were also like other like nationalities, other people who didn't have like big companies that used to send money too. So sending money is really not the biggest problem.
Okay, so the reason I asked you is because if you're to go and check the internet records, mostly it is the housemaids whose money is misused. And the main reason is because some of them are paid cash, and the only banking service they can ever get is transferring money from wherever they are to Uganda. And it is really not safe in any other country to stay with cash. You cannot keep cash of 1 year's salary I'm saving. You understand? So that's why I asked you, because we are telling these people to upgrade, so they should know what is down here and what is up there. So that was the main reason I asked you for all that information, and I'm glad you gave us the best. If you already have an account in Uganda, you can just send your money directly over here. What is so good about working in UAE?
Number one is the money. The money. The money is totally different. Let's not say, okay, it's not that much compared to working in different countries. I think you know that. It's not that much. But then it's different compared to working in Uganda. So number two, as someone who loves learning, because I used to work in a shop where their motto was never stop learning. And I believe in that. That country opened up my eyes to a level that I had never seen. Like there is so much information that I know right now that I didn't know before. I learned about business. I couldn't have got that experience without working there. Like business here is totally different from business the other side. Customers are priority, baby. But here you go to a shop and someone is like,
I know.
I'm a customer, baby. Like, treat me when like with passion and kindness. Treat your business like you like it.
Sure.
So I learned that like you need to treat your business like a baby in order to get from it.
Yeah.
The unlimited Wi-Fi.
I know.
That's how I go to YouTube.
Sure.
One more important thing.
Yeah.
I'm a night person. Like, you could work until 3 a.m. which I can't do here.
You're a nice dancer. Yeah. How long did you work there? Like all the full years up to now?
I worked there for 6 years.
So did you learn any Arabic? Because those were very many years. And the way we are going, Arabic is becoming really a big language. So did you learn?
I learned a few words. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't. Okay, I didn't really like prioritize it.
Yeah.
But I just learned the keywords like mafi mushkila, shu, ya habibti, shukran.
Oh, those are the basics.
Yeah, so the basic stuff.
You can hear it.
Fulus, which is money.
Of course.
Shuhada.
We go there to make money. So I want you to share with us the fruits.
The fruits.
Yeah.
Basically, all I managed to do is I don't want to give the entire details, but at least all I can say is that I managed to get my life stabilized.
Yeah.
I managed to put myself like something where I know that I can get income from, which I didn't have before. So to me, that was a lifesaver.
That is so nice. So when did you decide and be like, let me go back home, because those 6 years are very many, to just come and spend few weeks here and go back? So what was that moment for you when you're like, Uganda, I'm back?
Actually, I was ready to leave to 19, but then COVID hit.
Of course.
So airports were closed, I couldn't come back. So I was like, okay, if my contract gets done, I'm not renewing. So thank God my contract got done in October. No, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I was tired. I needed that long rest. And I needed to feel loved by my people who want to look at me and judge me by my skin
enjoy the
color.
money you have
somehow.
Yeah,
and also like try to live life.
Yeah.
And not live like for, because one thing I realized when I was the other side, I wasn't living for every day.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I'm living for work, living for work. But when you come here, like something goes off. It's kind of like the curtain has fell down and you're like, wow, there's a big bright light outside there. So now you live like in every moment and every day.
And Uganda is the best country to
It
come
is.
and relax.
It is.
Wow, that is so beautiful. And I think let us end it here. You've given us a very, very good story and so many truths out there, because I believe so many people have learned a lot from this. So any last words to people who are still there? Any last words? Okay,
if you're still there, I would say like plan and don't stay in your comfort zone. Go look for that new job that you want. Try to apply in a different company that you want, because it's so easy to be like, I got this job, I don't want it, but over when will I leave? Honey, you're not going to leave. No one is going to do the work for you. Go apply where you want to get the job. Save your money. Do not send your money to your relatives, because that will be your biggest heartbreak. And do not live an exaggerated life. That is not your home. Someday you have to come back home.
True.
And coming back to what? If you didn't save it, you have to. The reality will hit you. So save for what you're coming back to.
Wow, thank you so much. And I won't add on anything more apart from reminding you. Her channel is called
Glosh DIY. Subscribe. It will be in the link. It will be linked in the description. It will be linked in the description, so subscribe.
Give this video a like, take good care, and bye.
Bye.